We've invited some of today's hottest style influencers and industry experts to join us for a casual conversation about beauty, relationships, lifestyle, and everything that inspires us as we get close up and personal.
Our special guests today are jewelry designer Jacqueline Brown and actress blogger Amber Stevens.
I'm so excited to have you girls here. It's been a while since we've last seen each other. But Jackie here is an amazing jewelry designer, the founder of Jacqueline Brown. In the short amount of time, you've dressed like Britney Spears, Taylor Swift, I mean, all the Selena Gomez, I don't even know. And then Amber here is an amazing actress slash food blogger slash musician. Out of all things, like what do you enjoy the most, you would say?
I would say the most is probably acting. I really have fallen in love with working in television.
I mean, how did you get started with acting, and did you already know that you were going to become an actress?
I never knew. It literally happened to me. It's such a weird story, but my mom was like, "You're cute, like do modeling." And so I did some modeling like starting in middle school, and it was literally like if I could get out of class that day, I could go work on this photo shoot. It was fun. It was never like, you know, something I took seriously. It was kind of just like, this is fun, and I get to skip class, which turned into doing commercials, which turned into meeting a manager who was like, can you read this scene for me? And I read a scene. He was like, I want to represent you as an actress. Are you interested?
That's crazy.
And I was like, I guess. Literally, it was like, I guess I'll do that. And he was like, just take this acting class. I want you to try this. And he's still my manager today. He's like my best friend.
That's cool.
And he is totally responsible for me like actually going in that direction. But at the same time, I had my parents' support, which was great. So
that's really awesome. And you're doing big things.
She's always filming. Like last week, I'm like, where are you? She's like, oh, I'm filming. Like, oh, I'm in Canada filming.
So when you're not filming, you're eating.
Pretty much. With all my free time, I love to go to restaurants. And so I just started blogging for fun like a year and a half ago. It's called Amber Eats LA, and it's just my food adventures in Los Angeles. So I thought about for a while blogging about the restaurants I go to when I travel, because I travel a lot. But I kind of like the idea of keeping it like LA based. So if other people come to Los Angeles or if you live here, it's kind of could be your go-to.
So you're a foodie.
I am a foodie. Yes.
I mean, how do you stay in shape? And because I know that it's a constant struggle for actresses to enjoy food and enjoy, you know, just having all these great restaurants in LA, but still having to maintain their weight. Like, have you ever had struggles with that, or how do you do it?
Well, I definitely work out. I love to spin.
Go to Slimmins.
Oh my God, go to Slimmins at work.
What is Slimmins?
Wait, you don't know what Slimmins is.
No.
Richard Simmons still teaches his dance aerobics classes.
You've never been.
No.
It's an hour and a half class, and it's a themed class every week.
So do you have to dress up?
You can wear costumes. I mean,
Where
he dresses
going?
up.
Let's go.
I am telling you, it is the most fun you will ever have. And it's hard. Jackie was like, she's like, I can't lift this.
She's like,
it's hard. It's a real workout.
There's like 70-year-old women like lifting weights, and I was like, Amber's like, okay, just go sit down because you cannot do this.
It's actually a real workout, and it's so much fun.
He's so skinny. He's like tiny.
He's this like little man.
Yeah.
And he's hilarious. And I took you to Broadway themed class.
Oh yeah.
I mean, the 70-year-old ladies come in like full sequin outfits.
Oh, it's amazing.
Yes.
It's shimmy all the whole time. You're just going
God.
You don't
It's
even
incredible.
understand.
It's the most
Serving
fun.
up Liza all day.
And he knows the words to all the songs.
We're gonna have to go. I didn't even know that existed.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
So you're from LA.
I am.
You're a
I
true
grew up here.
Angelino.
Yes.
How did you guys meet each other? We have mutual like best friends. So her childhood best friend was one of my college really good friends, and then we ended up living together for a while when I moved to LA, and then we met through her, and then
I would just hang out at their house all the time, and then we just became friends on our own.
So how did this all begin? Like, why jewelry?
Oh man, I never, like Amber was saying with acting, I never expected to be a jewelry designer or a designer ever. It's nothing that I've ever wanted to do. I just fell into it. I wanted to start getting into film and television. So I start taking classes and getting involved with just what you're supposed to do up here, getting agents, managers, getting involved. And a lot of people around me at this time, it was really interesting, were making jewelry, just random girlfriends of mine. And I was like, okay, teach me how to do it, let's see. And so I was just making it, and then I would be walking like literally down the street and someone would be like, where did you get that? Like those earrings? I would be like, oh, I just made them. Like,
But you can buy them for $99.
Like, here you go.
Sold, here you go.
That's what happened, and then they'd buy it from me, like walking up the street, and I'd be like, okay, cool, and then I'd have girlfriends come over, and Amber would be like, I want that. I was like, okay.
So
like,
you literally sold pieces of jewelry while you're just like walking down the street?
Yeah, not down the street. I was sitting, this instant I was sitting and getting my hair done in a chair, and the woman next to me was like, I want those earrings, and I was like, okay, here, buy them.
The one that you were wearing?
You can pay for my hair right now. So she bought them, and it happened all the time. I would come to class, acting class, and then I'd be dressed up, and they're like, where did you get that? I was like, I won't what? So they buy it from me. Then they'd go to set, and they'd be on their TV show that they'd be working on, and their makeup artist would want it, and then the makeup artist would go to a separate set and want, and then Selena would see it and say, oh my God, where'd you get that necklace from the makeup artist? And the makeup artist would be like, oh, Jackie. She's like, oh my God, tell her to come to set. And we would be like slanging jewelry literally at the makeup artist.
Selling
and
it
then
to all the crew.
the producers, like everybody, like all the producers, director, everybody would come in, oh my Jackie's here with jewelry, and it would be like a feeding frenzy. Like people would go crazy.
So when was like the point where you're just like, okay, I can't do this on my own, like I need to make a business out of this?
Selena just bought stuff on set from me, and then the next day she gave a bunch of stuff to Taylor, and they were bowling, and they were getting photographed everywhere, and people were sending me links like to Perez Hilton online, and I was like, that's weird, they're like wearing my jewelry bowling, like that's so random, you know? And so then I was like, okay, this is, and then it just kept going. They're like, I want Brittany, I would get Facebook message, I want all those bracelets Taylor's wearing, I want that. And so then it just got really busy.
It all kind of like blew
All
up.
together. It's all because of my friends though. I mean, if Amber wasn't wearing stuff all the time to set, then, or any of my girlfriends, then like,
It was all very organic how it happened. There was no planning in it involved. It was just kind of like, oh, I guess, and then she had to like catch up with her success.
It was really
all of a sudden you were successful, and you're like, what happened?
It just happened really quickly, and it's still, I mean, it's still a struggle, don't get me wrong. I mean, there's still, I mean, it's just a small business, and we're just still growing. I mean, I have so much more ahead of me, but I mean, right now, it's exciting, and it's fun, and I've worked with some amazing people.
If there's one celebrity that you would just die to see your pieces on, would it be?
Beyonce.
Yeah, that
Who said that? That was weird. Who said Beyonce?
She loves, well, you look like her.
You get told that you look like her.
She looks so much like her.
Yeah, you do.
I get told that sometimes, but I'm obsessed with her.
all
Oh
the
my
time,
God.
all the time.
We're meant to be best friends. I mean, just saying.
We see
She just doesn't know it yet.
She just doesn't know that I exist, but it's
I'm
gonna
sure
happen.
she does.
So Amber says Beyonce. How about you?
Sorry.
I don't know.
a question for you.
No, I would say, well, Kate Moss for sure. Like she's my, or the Olsens. I love the Olsens.
You're such that boho babe, I could tell. You love the California girl.
That's my fave.